Hello and welcome to the Eagles World channel. I am Fazal Amin from Hunza Valley, northern Pakistan. I have my specialization in socio-cultural anthropology and also in some aspects of linguistics. Although I haven't got my PhD degree yet, I have qualified my coursework from Qaid Azam University, Islamabad. I have conducted over 50 field work in northern Pakistan, Xinjiang region of China, Badakhshan regions of both Afghanistan and Tajikistan. With this short introduction about myself, I would like to now introduce an important video clip to you, which I'm going to share. And this is particularly with regard to the indigenous knowledge and practice focused on orthopedic domains. And that is specifically with regard to the joint dislocations, fractures, and cracks, and the like. The video documentary, which has been wonderfully made by one of the researchers of Hunza Valley from my own hometown, Gulmit, and his name is Afiat Nazar, who is a researcher, and his specialization is in education. So that documentary revolves around an old man, a story or a case behind him, who belongs to the Ishkoman Valley of Rizar district, northern Pakistan. So I would like to introduce it in such a manner by dividing it into different stages, as it comprises on more than 1 hour or 1 hour 15 minutes, something like that. Of 35 minutes, we could see that is specially focused on the patient himself, who has got a joint dislocation of his hip and has got admitted in the GHQ hospital, General Headquarters Hospital in Gilgit. After 16 days, he is asked to take the patient to the downcountry cities and the big hospitals like Aga Khan University Hospital or other prominent hospitals within Pakistan for the purpose of surgery. But it is a coincidence that one of the patients in the hospital comes across this patient's son and asks him to show him first to this indigenous knowledge practitioner, who happens to be my late and great father, Hakim Zafarullah Beg. So, cutting it short, they managed to get connected with my late father, and when he comes to Gilgit, then the son of that patient, named Maqsad, was here somewhere maybe in his relative's house in Kanadas, Gilgit. And then after examination of his case, Hakim Zafarullah Beg tells them with the good news that, well, no need of taking the patients to the down country hospitals, but rather he could treat it, and within an hour he'll be fine. He will start sitting on his hips, as he was laid down in his bed for more than 2 weeks. So this is a gist of the story behind, and then he's being treated. So the treatment or the procedure comprises of different stages. I would divide it in mainly in 3 stages. The first is a preparatory stage, where the tools or the traditional machine, we could term, is fixed there, and then it takes almost 15 minutes. The joint dislocation phase or stage comprises only 5 minutes maximum, and then the post adjustment stage or period could be seen comprised on 10 to 15 minutes. So where in the post adjustment stage, that is being checked or evaluated whether or not that is properly fixed and then readjusted. So these are those stages or in the process of treatment. But when the patients go to him, used to go to late Hakim Zafarullah Beg, so in his house in Gulmit, the tools are fixed there already, so it doesn't take that much time. And fortunately, we could see also in this video clip late Hakim Zafarullah Beg's grandson, his older son's only son, Muizullah Beg, who gets apprenticeship or internship and learns the knowledge and the practice from him. He is also visible there, very much inquisitive and proactive during the process. Asks his grandfather about the states of affairs, how that could be done, why, and how, etc. So these were some of the intro about this documentary wonderfully made by Afiat Nazar, and I pay my sincere gratitude to him for such a foresightedness, and has made this testimony, in a sense, around that patient. Well, now going ahead, though, the documentary is comprised on almost 76 minutes. 76 minutes or so. But in the meanwhile, when that the treatment has finished, and in the next stage, we could see Afiat Nazar has gone to Gulmit and has interviewed late Zafarullah Beg about the treatment, how it was, how he acquired it, and how come it has its effects, and if there are patients from different regions, and if there are any records. So the interview section of late Hakim Zafarullah Beg could be seen comprised on 20 or 25 minutes. That's all. And then finally there he cross-checks it. Afet Nazar cross-checks the patients who have been registered there. Those patients who have been registered, otherwise there are a lot of patients, they might not have been registered or noted down there in the register. So one of Zafarullah Beg's granddaughter, Shabina Jabin, facilitates Afet Nazar there, and then talks in the video. I hope you would enjoy it, and sorry for taking your time. So with this note, I hope that you would be curious to know, and I can understand that those who are trained in the allopathic medicine or in today's modern science, modern scientific approaches, they might underestimate it. But being a student of anthropology, such kind of knowledge and practices which are grounded or embedded in scientific approaches, and then the impacts are seen in natural order, the healings could be seen in natural order, that is invaluable to people like us. Not because it runs in my family for generations, but rather is a student of research and anthropology. I came across it. Initially, I myself also underestimated it, but later on, when I came up with such kind of investigation and field studies from different areas, I realized now there is impactful results of such kind of treatment as well. So anyway, if any question arises, I'll be happy to respond to them, because I have also done some apprenticeship with my father, and I can understand it. And it is important for a student of anthropology to at least be in the field or in the task involving ourselves practically. That is an aspect too. So I have a great opportunity and honor to be with my father for some times, and like my other siblings or family members or my mother, so as they were involved. So anyway, if any question arises, as you may comment, you may ask it in the comment section. Your productive feedback and constructive questions would be highly valuable to me. By then, I would like to also request you, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, if it is interesting to you, you may subscribe and give a like. In addition, I have my own website. You can also go through you can also visit my website, www.fazalamin.com. So from here onward, I would like to open it for Afet Nazar and his documentary on the patient. इसके साथ ही मैं उर्दू में एक दो जुमला कहना चाहूँगा. ये जो डॉक्यूमेंट्री आपके सामने प्रेजेंट किया जा रहा है वो इंडिजिनस नॉलेज के प्रैक्टिस के हवाले से है. तो जो कि मतलब यानी पुश्तनी या मतलब कदीमी इल्म जो सेंचुरी ओल्ड या सदियों पर मुहित इल्म और उसका अमल साथ साथ में होता है इंसानी बदन के हवाले से, बिलखुसूस हड्डियों के इलाज के सिलसिले में, उस हिसाब से ये कोई वो वाला हकीम नहीं जो मतलब जड़ी बूटियों वाला होता है, बल्कि ये साइंटिफिक अप्रोच के थ्रू हम देख रहे होते हैं, जहाँ पे मतलब ये लोगों का मतलब हज़ारों में लोगों की जो ना यानी इलाज हुई है इसी अप्रोच के थ्रू। तो लिहाजा मुझे उम्मीद है आप इसको गौर से देखेंगे और आपकी तामीरी जो सवालात होंगे उसका जो ना मैं उनको मैं खैर मुक़द्दम कहूँगा, और जो मेरे वसात के मुताबिक फिर जवाब देना हो तो वो मैं जवाब भी दे सकता हूँ, क्योंकि मैं ख़ुद भी इसमें इन्वॉल्व रह चुका हूँ। और मैं इंग्लिश में भूल गया इसको बोलना। In English I forgot to mention that late Hakim Zafarullah Beg has successfully treated more than 40,000 patients in more than 60 years of his more than 60 years, though he passed away on at the age when he was 86. So, but for 60 years he was consistently involved in this field, treating thousands of people. तो मैं यहीं पे मैं भूल गया कि वो बताना कि नाम मैं अपना बता चुका हूँ। फजल अमीन बेग मेरा नाम है, गर्ची में अपना PhD कोर्स और कायदे यूनिवर्सिटी इस्लामाबाद से 2011 में ये क्वालिफाई कर चुका था, और लेकिन डिग्री अभी तक मैंने लिया नहीं है। वो उसके कई असबाब है, उसके पीछे फिर जो ना कभी मैं अपना अलग एक क्लिप बनाऊंगा, बता दूंगा उसमें क्लियरली। तो उम्मीद है कि आप लोग जो है ना इस को देखेंगे। ये जो डॉक्यूमेंट्री बनाया है ये हमारे एक बहुत अच्छे दोस्त और रिसर्चर, एजुकेशन में उनकी तखसीस है, आफियत नज़र साहब, जिनका ताल्लुक़ भी गुलमित से है, और उन्होंने ये बनाया है। मैं उनका नहायत ही मशकूर हूँ कि उन्होंने बहुत यानी दूरअंदेशी की है, और 2008 की बात है जब ये डॉक्यूमेंट्री उन्होंने बनाया। तो چندین کلمات میخواهم که در زبان فارسی برای آنها که اگر این را میبینند آن را عرض کنم در اینجا. بینندگان عزیزم، این داکومنتری که با شما در اینجا آورده ایم، این درباره indigenous knowledge که میگن، یعنی درباره معالجت که از قدیم پشت در پشت از صدها سال در مروج است در منطقه ما، در اینجا گلگیت بلتستان و بالخصوص در دره زیبای هنزه، که این معالجت مخصوص درباره استخوان که اگر میشکند یا که از جای خود برون میرد، چطور آن را برابر میکنند که این درباره این چیزها، درباره این مسئله ها هست. این داکومنتری گرچه بیش از مبنی بر بیش از 1 ساعت است، ولیکن بسیار بسیار مهم است این، زیرا که آقای عافیت نظر که خودش یک محقق هم است و تخصیص در معارف و در ایژوکیشن هم است، و او این را جور کرده تقریبا 13 سال پیش. این دستاویز یا این داکومنتری که او جور کرده، من بسیار سپاسگزاری میکنم او را، و امید دارم که این که در زبان وخی است، در زبان وخی یکی از زبانهای شرقی ایران است. ممکنه که آنها که اگر این زبانها را میدانند گوش میکنند و این را باید ببینند. زبان وخی مروج است در پاکستان، در چین، افغانستان، تاجیکستان، قرقیزستان، ترکیه و حتی روسیه. برایتون من در فارسی آمدم که کم از کم مختصر معرفی درباره این داکومنتری با شما بیارم. برایتون این را آوردم. لطفاً این را ببینید. من نام خودم فراموش کردم، ولیکن فکر میکنم که بیشتر که در انگلیسی که در تفصیل من عرض کردم که نامم فضل امین بیگ است و تخصیصم در بشر شناسی و همزبان شناسی هم است که کورس دکترا را پیشتر یعنی 2011 سال میلادی این را به پایان رسانده بوده، ولیکن از سند دکترا را نگرفتم. اسباب یا علتها بیشند و درباره این انشالله هم با شما صحبت میکنم. تشکر زیاد. And I hope that with this note in English, Urdu and Persian, though it took a long time, and I beg pardon for taking your precious time, and I hope that you would enjoy watching the video. And up to you now, Afiyat Nazar, and thank you.